Oh, it brings a tear to me eye every single time. Okay. You got to love the passion they have for that anthem, don't they? Come on, lads, give it a good feel. Alright, so here we are. CDT Division. Guess what? It's their week number 9, round 2. Here we go. It's a matchup you've been waiting for. Dwarves versus Orcs. It's a classic, isn't it? So let's see what we've actually got on the bomb today. Yep, the Dwarves are going to choose to kick this one because, well, they've got confidence in their ability to bash, kick, bite, scratch, and do everything else. They're going to keep the Death Thrower in reserves. Orcs have one in reserve, as you can see here. Orcs coming in here, Dr. Helix, and he's got a prescription for pain. Lots and lots of pain. I love that, man. I absolutely do adore what you can do with a good team. And of course, over here, well, no hand Shandy himself there, and he's even given himself, you know, a couple of extra drinks for the team to celebrate their pending victory. Let's get this started here. Oh, look, there we go, extra reroll.
We is the shootiest!
And we're going to get it started. Okay, so let's turn this around. They've kicked the ball. As you can see, solid line of just green. Ready to go and do some smashing here. Right. Ding dong. And absolutely no craps given. He's just going to charge straight in there and try and give the Dwarves what for. And we all know what for it is. They smell. Oh, here we go. Charges in. Doesn't get anywhere. He was outful on that one. And meanwhile, frontline the Dwarves. He's absolutely...
Why don't they die?
It's called they got heavy armor here, you twat. Alright, everyone's advanced in. He's got no one to actually go and do a foul. You'd be tempted at this point. No, seriously, you'd be pretty tempted. Ah, there we go. Sure hands. Not quite so sure, but he does get his hands on the ball. And eligible receiver, lesson learned from prior games. Always keep one as a dump out just in case. Because, face it, against the Dwarves, this is a great idea because normally anyone could easily cover this, but Dwarves, crap, he's actually got to spend some time. He's got to actually move a useful player to try and cover you. Of course, this is now not going to stop the Dwarves from trying to do some good solid punching. There we go. And he's got a good solid hit. Nothing else has happened, but he's working on it. There's a good solid. Down he goes. And no surprises, absolutely none, because it's typical Dwarf and Orc action. It's going to be lots of smashing, lots of punching, and probably sweet bugger all until something exciting happens. But it might end up being an interesting scoring game. Meanwhile, Orcs. Now the cameraman's getting a wee bit bored here. He's going like, look, it's a good matchup here. You get to see two solid coaches. How do they deal with each other? Because Dwarves, well, you can already see here, the Dwarf strategy here of the solid defense line of doom, it's gone. It's gone. They are scattered more than sandwiches in a halfling banquet. It's just bloody awful. And he still can't get this Pratt knocked down. But he smashes through. Here comes the sprightly lad. Moves up a wee bit. He's got nothing to worry about. Not a single dwarf can get near him. This one, yeah, you saw that right. Even gets away with a cheeky dodge. And now the Dwarves have got all kinds of problems. And, well, face it, the Orcs are one of them. Because they've got players, well, far back. It's so much for a defensive screen. There's Orcs everywhere. They're spreading like fungus. Well, Dwarves have a solution to that. It's called me Fist. And so far, a good solid fisting is in order. Push me, push you. Yeah, you're starting to see it right now. Okay, besides the sculling, yeah, that's what you need to get in there. But he's got the bugger down. And yes, as crazy as this looks like, you'd almost think he's got the whole situation contained.
Let's get to fighting.
It's a KO. You'll take it. Because it's going to be a long day between two AV9 teams. Push me, push you, and that is that. Okay, Orcs. He's actually flipped it by 1. And here we go, punching one more time. And more punching. Push me, push you. I'm almost starting to think he's going to have to start working on surfing a couple of the sprightly, bearded little bird clams. Come on. Solid punch. Down he goes. No rush whatsoever to advance the ball. Well, there's no pressure back here. Of course there isn't. The Dwarves themselves are having fun trying to contain this little mess. There we go. One more single die. Solid hit. Down he goes. Oh, Bob's your uncle. Okay, turn 3. The Dwarves, once again, well, let's face it, they'd really love to press this back so they can actually set up a proper defensive line. And I'll give full credit there. The Doctor is definitely in. He's right in there. And he absolutely scattered the Dwarf defense for those first 2 turns. Now you're starting to see, besides the double sculling, oh god, that's twice, lad. Well, it appears the Doctor apparently has in his examination, he's determined something rather interesting. He's bleeding rerolls. And that's actually a good strategy, because let's face it, that's 2 gone. He's only got 1 more. If this keeps up, then mistakes will be made, and the Orcs have got a free run for the rest of the half. Because look at this. He's still got all 4, doesn't he? Okay.
Look at me flash, boss.
Well, he's got a stun. It's going to buy some time. You don't expect every injuries when you're dealing with these 2 teams. You really, really don't. He decides, you know what, I'm going to re-roll that. Doesn't change anything, unfortunately. And do you blame him for re-rolling that? Not really, because at this point you haven't been using any of them. And you'd like something to happen. You wouldn't mind getting rid of a Troll Slayer. But the damn bastards just aren't dying. Okay. Another solid punch, down he goes. How's the rest of the team feel? Yeah, it's punch me, punch you. And at this point here, yes, let's face it, the Orcs have made a commitment. They've decided we're going lefties? Yeah, right, it's that term. Ah, look, wrestle. That's a good skill on an Orc lineman, I gotta admit. Why buy a block? Wrestle's just about as good. But it might even be better against a team like this. That's a good bit of thinking there. Okay. The Dwarves would like to make something happen. There you go. Finally, something goes in.
I can't shoot straight unless I've had a pint.
Oh god, then that goes down. Well, that's not too good. You can just feel the excitement going on over there. Yeah, definitely. They're on the edges of this seat. And it looks like Dr. Helix has come to a correct conclusion. Yeah, bleeding rerolls, he does not reroll that, and this is the opportunity he's looking for to slam this one home. Orcs getting back to work. A couple of good solid punches. It's push me, push you. And he's suddenly realizing, you know, you might have to go for a surf at this rate. Dwarves, 9 bloody and vulnerable so far this game. Oh god, really? You're gonna blow that one?
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
And now you can see eligible receiver. Yeah, yep. That's his plan now. Okay, it's the other plan. Now it's been well known here. America has got several plans. Whether they actually carry them out, well, that's a beautiful thing indeed. Alright, speaking of beautiful things. Well, that'll be the next game, because we got Dwarves and Orcs. But we make do with what we got here, lads. Alright, push me, push you, frenzying in, dauntlessing in. And it's a lot of magnificent pushing, but it does achieve the objective. He's got the runner free. And where do you think you're waddling? Sunshine.
Gotta go.
Me too!
Well, and there it is. Turn 5, they're all gone. That's what you wanted to see. But he is going to still make a couple of crazy rolls. It's about time. Alright, Orcs. What are you going to do with that? Come on, you can do something with it. How about him? Oh, God, come on. And he changes his mind for the third time. There's the throw. And he makes it.
Give me some slugs. I'm going back in. The boys are all gonna die. Run!
Well, precious reroll used. Many precious rerolls. So much, but he's decided, you know what, he's got to score this one. This is the time. This is the place. Couple more solid hits. One more, lad. Does not go for the obvious surf. That might be his only misplay there. Because you went this way. Well, what does that serve? That way? A lot more. Okay. Dwarves. Well, there's a couple of punches. Once again, you know, lots of satisfaction if you're the dwarf coach, but you're not really achieving much now, are you? Well, basically, if you're the dwarves, he's just basically waiting to bring this thing in. Of course, that might be also what the orcs are looking at. Thinking, you know what, it might force you to bring it in early, but as you've noticed, no other casualties. So much for that great plan. Oh, that was a good run. That was a good one. Dwarves not done yet. Push me, push you. See, that's how it's done, lads. That's how it's done. Alright, Orcs. Minor readjustment here. He might have gotten so focused on the fact he achieved one objective, he forgot the other one. Oh, come on!
Why don't they die?
Oh, that's the question I'm asking too. It's just, he's getting through occasionally, but nothing else is happening. And right now, face it, his plan, he'd like to just get rid... Oh, come on! There you go, finally gets the poor bugger. Shoves away. And that is it, it's in.
Oh!
Well, he's happy, he's absolutely delighted, but, you know, the dwarves are wondering what the hell went wrong, you know. It's in, it's all he wanted. And he does get the KOs actually back. Alright, Dwarves. Now, what are the odds this is going to get replaced? I don't think he's going to use it for just 2 sucking turns. As I mentioned before, that was basically the plan. Get rid of at least one Dwarf player force him to use this early with barely 2 turns left, and then life gets interesting. Didn't work that way, did it, lad? Not from lack of trying. So, once again, it's Blood Bowl for you, lads. Great plan. Your dice just weren't there for you. That's all the plan for, isn't it? Now, you're starting to see some rather interesting setup here by the Orcs. As you can see here, he's been definitely getting some interesting skills here all up along the way. This is a pretty phenomenal blitzer here. 4 strength does give him all kinds of uses, and he has planned for the future. As for the Dwarves here, now, it's a rather interesting skill to choose, isn't it? Yeah, really, kick-off return. On a Dwarf team, that's actually a pretty good skill to have on one of your runners. Considering how slow they are, you might as well give them the extra 3 trying to get in the other bloody ball thing. Alright, quick snap here, and the Dwarves are on their way. Let's see how they do it.
Burning, looting, bombing, shooting.
And you're here looking, going, well, why isn't this lad? Because he needs this one to score. That's his job. 1 extra square does help the situation. But now here it comes. It's crazy. He's going to try it, though. Here it comes. Bravely, dauntless. Straight up. That's push me, push you. Well, fine. Now he's gotten himself into a 1 die. It does pay off, though. Bit of a gamble. Does work. Now the rest of his team kind of has to cover this one up just a wee bit. He'd love to get this one covered, but I'm not too sure he's getting that way. Not exactly a dodgy team, are you? And now typical Dwarf cannot resist frontline blocks. Don't really blame him, do you, lads? Well, that's everything he had to do, except move a player into scoring position.
Eat hot death.
Slight misjudgment, if you were serious about that. You had to move this player first before you went to go get the ball. Because even if then you fail, well, at least you saw the miracle running here. Hand off or quick pass, run. And there you go. Finally, something's gone wrong on the front line.
Take this, you bastard!
Well, finally, from the Dwarfs' viewpoint, they achieve something. So they don't get the score. You know what? I think they're fine with that one, because at least they've taken a casualty off you. It's the next half they're looking forward to. Because, well, the lawnmower, it's coming onto the field. Alright. Couple of solid punches. This is going to get pretty routine here. Has he got a plan? He's got a partial plan. How about a double skull? That's a great plan.
Come on, Shorty. On our way!
That's just a great plan. Well, there you go. Didn't even get the glory pass. And there you are, half-time, and well, how the fans feel about it, they're pretty annoyed at this point, I tell you. You can see that. Even the Vovenzella, he's got no excitement in him this time. Alright, now, it's time for the Dwarves to give what for. Now, looking at this setup here, Dwarves have options. Of course, this lad, yep, you got it, it's coming in. Some have said, you know, does the Dwarf team really need this thing? You know, I've heard a lot of decisions on that one here, because it's a big, huge, expensive piece of lawn mowing equipment. Fun fact, though, if you really look at it closely for its skills, though, not just to stand firm, but he's even got the brake tackle. Here's the skill you should really pay attention to. Dirty fucking player. No, I'm serious. It's going to get ejected. You might as well get ejected for something useful. As the Juggernaut, and of course, Monty Blow. It's a fun toy, isn't it? Alright, it's time. Let's go get the ball. And what we go, oh, America's Maniacs, you know, let's get going. It's time to, go and destroy them all. Alright, so,
Time to go.
that's exactly it, lads. And you can see a lot of dwarves moving up on this one here. So he's not to move the rest of them up. He's pretty happy with this front line here, and now it's time for his favourite game, Punch the Orc. It's America's favourite game, yeah, Punch the Orc.
What do you need?
There you go, it's a KO, he'll take it. Because it does, oh god, now he's sculling up already. Didn't do your math, did you? Well, again, it's the problem when you're a dwarf coach. You really do get confident on one-die blocks because of this one particular skill. It's cost you a precious reroll, lad. And maybe if you moved the player up, you would have had 2 dice. Just saying. That may have been, for this game, the Dwarves' one minor misplay. Okay, it's cost them just a reroll, as you'd say. But it's amazing how often you need the bloody thing later. Here we go, charging in. The lawnmower has got to work.
Eat mortar!
Eat lead!
It's a stun. Now the orcs, well, they want to give what for, don't they? This is not made them very happy. Now you can see immediately it's getting stuck in.
You almost hit me, shooter! You git!
It's a stun. And now he's actually going to do what he can to try and peel the flank back. And he's keeping stuck in. That's a bit of aggression from him. But it's all to be critical of it, because he's now realising, well, that's actually starting to hurt, isn't it?
Oh, you're gonna pay for that!
And there's a second stun. And there you go. 2 dice uphill. Solid reds.
Oh! Shoot 'em! Crush 'em!
And that was probably the block of the game. Absolutely bloody amazing. Yeah, they're absolutely in shock up there, wondering what was that? And good boy, there it's gone. Uh-oh. Well, the dwarves have caught something here, and they said, you know what? Surf's up, little sunshine. Oh, God.
For Iron Forge!
Yeah, they've got that one. Yep, what was that? Well, as the orc should say, you gave me a free surf, you're going to pay for it. Alright, back into the game. Well, that's a good recovery from the dwarves. As they said, orcs, absolutely epic play. Well, then they paid for it, unfortunately. They didn't quite pay attention to that part. Dwarves, they did. Alright, orcs. I hate to say it here, lad. If you can peel these 2 off, you gotta surf them right back. No, I'm serious. That's how you bloody surf. You gotta return the favour. Let's see if he sees it, or if the red haze has come on down. Alright, orcs. What you got for me today? Besides heartburn. Okay, now... it's so bloody tempting and he can't go after it. What? He can certainly make him pay with his fist. Oh, good times. Oh. And this is what he's called the Doctor. He sees an absolutely stunning play. He's in. Ball's clear. It's gone. Who's got the ball?
I'm moving already!
Well, he did, and you can see, yeah, he didn't ignore the surf potential, he just had a different use for it. And it's brilliant. Suddenly, the dwarves have got themselves a problem. But here's the thing. Can the Orcs get the ball back? The thrower's all the way over here. It's you couldn't call it a misplay because you can't predict that one, could you? It'd be a shame if he was still standing there. This would have been beautiful. Oh, Dwarfs cannot get it. And it's just gone terribly wrong. He's going to try that again.
Move your arse.
And he fails the ball.
I'm TNT. I'm Dynamite.
Alright, Orcs. I hate to say it, it's simple enough. Contain the ball and maybe even get it back. Has to use a precious reroll on the front line. That wasn't a plan. Well, here we go. Let's peel this little bugger away. Yes, he's using the thrower. But I don't blame it. It's a good use of the thrower. He wishes he still had some GFIs. Mark the ball. It's not a bad idea. This could actually work. Push me, push you. Another solid hit. Alright, what do you do if you're the Orcs? Yeah, that's the default for the Orcs, alright. Couple more solid punches. Keeps this player here, doesn't risk the dodge. He's tempted. Now it's all up to the Dwarves. What can they do? Well, they're going to show what they can do with their fists, alright. It's time to stomp away. 2 dice clears out the lineman. But slowly but surely, the Dwarves, well, you've got one player getting the ball. Alright. He suddenly remembers, I got this lad. Yeah, he's going to take a while. He's a dwarf. And now risk is the business. And he's got the right of it too. He has to mark this play up. 1 die block. It's all the risk. It's the advantage of being the Dwarves. Push me, push you. And now pick up the sucking ball. Oh, God.
Show us a target.
There. See? That's a target. Go pick it up. That's as far as he's getting, lads. Alright, Orcs. Alright, what is their plan? Well, let's face it. They've got to peel this one away to get the extra player. And they've got to take him down. Well, they want the extra player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Go, go, and you can do a 2 dice block. Well, let's see how this works out. He's got a reroll. It's workable. So he's done the first pot. Stand this one up. Alright, he's got the idea. Oh. That's a bit risky. He gets away with it now. Well done. And the ball indeed is free. And then, of course, sure hands comes through. He's got the ball. And possession says also 9/10 the law. Now this lad comes in. Hello, how you doing, sweetheart? And there's another solid punch. Orc front line, this fearsome black Orc stage. Come on.
Run and shoot, shoot and run.
Another stun, but he'll take it. It's keeping the entire Dwarven front line. 3, and now he's breaking 1 away because he can afford to do so. Okay, Dwarves, turn 13. Well, it's doable. Didn't say it was easy. Yeah, you're about to see something the Dwarves might have to have a dodging game. And the scrum has gone completely wrong.
Take this, you bastard!
Okay. Time to clean up and give the Dwarfs their well-deserved medicine. Alright, lineman scrumming away. Alright, this lad's got to come in and escort. Up for 3, 4, 5, go, go. You can tag him up, lad, you know that. Well, the Orcs just lost the precious reroll and a double skull. It happens. That's hard to be critical of, isn't it? And the pummeling continues. Wait, where's he going? Ah, he does get the other solid hits. Okay, so there you go. Turn 14 for the Dwarves. What do you do? No, seriously, what do you do? Quick pause up here. Well, the Orcs seem to have forgotten something. He's still alive. So you can go up for 3, 4, 5, go. You can at least tag up or at least interfere. Maybe he's not so worried about it. Well, we'll see what actually happens. Because admittedly, Dwarves are having a wee bit of a problem here. Alright, solid hit. He's got to free these players up now, because let's face it, 3 Orcs tying up 5 Dwarves. Called it. And there's the risk is the business. 2 dice uphill. Gets the solid hit. And now you can see, Air's insanity, Crazy's driving the bus, the Dwarf has made a dodge. Yep, you heard that right on the broadcast. The Dwarf has made a dodge. Here come the Orcs, running back. It's a push. It's fine. And now he comes back to here. Now, if you're the Orcs, what do you do on this one? Besides throwing punches. Alright, he's got a semblance of a good idea. You bring the play here. Where was that going?
Can't you get some slugger boys to do that?
Well, unfortunately the cameraman did show that, yeah, he failed the pass miserably. He made it. He got the throw, just he juggled it and he dropped it. Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea, because I'll be honest, if he gets away, he's gone. But now here's your problem, and I hate to say here's your problem. Now, look, I'm not mad at the Orcs. It's a good play, should have worked, he just dropped the bloody thing. Suddenly these 5 Dwarves are in the right spot, aren't they? Ah, look, he's got the ball. It's amazing when that actually works. Now what's the Dwarf going to do? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
For Cosmodan!
Remember this little bugger? Son of a dwarf, he's gone. How has it gone so wrong? It's gone from a flawless or almost flawless Orc game, beautifully designed, to suddenly the ball's here. I wish to have these Dwarves examined for pointed fucking years. What the hell was that? Oh well, the Orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. You can tag them up. Can you? No, you can't. You got no one in range. Well, bloody hell. You got no one in range. And the Dwarves are going to tie this game up.
They're shooting at us! At us!
Well, nothing for it, but the Orcs do just frankly throw some punches in absolute frustration. Another good solid punch. They got the hit. Can they get something else to crack here today? No, it's not today. Definitely not today. Oh, here we go.
Come here so I can shoot you, git!
No, doesn't get through. Well, Dwarves got the point. And the lad is in. There you go.
Where's me drink?
Boy, that's pretty amazing. The Dwarves are having a laugh on that. Oh, I'm elfin. And there's the fans. Yeah, well, they're not too happy about that one. They're the ones that threw the ball over there. Oh, well, there we go. America! Alright, now get back. Let's do the whole thing. There you go. I swear, this command interface has been updated wrong. Ah, look what came back. Oh, well, so much for that drive, unfortunately, here. Hey, Constable Ed's got one last job to do. You, lawnmower, off. Well, to turn it around here, the only thing that can save this Orc team, let's face it, is a riot. Seen it happen, let's keep in here, and seeing if the Orcs can actually get something to happen. Meanwhile, as for the Dwarves, they know it. Bring everyone back. Couple of expendables, if you can call them that. Be prepared. That's basically going to be the Orc motto. At worst case scenario, it's cheese pletion. Alright, we'll take the skills off here. There's no need for them anymore. Got him. It shows you just damn gumption by the Dwarves. Well done. Okay, free move.
I'll take care of it.
You might as well go get the ball after that, though. Is there anything else you need to do? No. This. How about this? Oh, God, not this again. Now I gotta wait. Oh, God. Oh, thank you. It's actually on the ground. Alright, solid it. Orcs are trying to get something to happen. I don't think this is the day for it, though, lads. Like I said, that was, you know... basically, the Dwarves have snatched a tie from the jaws of defeat. They'll take it. Do you fault the Orcs for that one? Again, as I would stress, if he catches it, and it's a good chance he catches on a 3, he's gone. It's a good play. No, seriously, it's a good play. And the Dwarves just get away with a bloody miracle, recover the ball, and you saw how long a throw that was. Oh my God, you can't even catch that one.
Crap!
Well, that summed up the last 3 turns for the Orcs right there. Final score, 1-1. What a surprise. Well done. Thank you for the entertainment there, lads. Putting on a clinic, both of you, of just heroism. I expect great things from both these teams as things do go on. Both teams I pick are probably going to make to the final 16. So, we'll see how y'all do next week. Nuffle, bless your dice.